Hey, good morning. It is Monday, October 6th, 2025. I did not post my video over the weekend. I wanted to, I did not. Trying to capture time the best that I can, and I'm flailing and failing. But moving forward. So for the last 3 days, I guess I'm gonna title this Winter Arc Day 4th, 5th, 6th. I see everybody do that. I don't know what that means. Clock it? Is that the thing? So anyway, how I did that. Okay, so I want to talk really quick about summing those 3 days up. This has been on my mind a lot, and this is what I'm going to be implementing for this week, starting tomorrow. That is the Miracle Morning. So there is a book called the 5 a.m. Miracle, or is it the 5 a.m. Miracle? The Miracle Morning. I forgot something along those lines. But it's by Hal Elrod. He's the author, and I want to say it was pioneered by him, like that whole package, that whole ideology. But the actual practice, I do believe people have been doing for a long time. He kind of just curtailed it all together and put it together, and then made it like an easy format to follow. And I really like Hal's story. I listened to an interview with him with the author Rich Dad Poor Dad, maybe 8 years ago or so now at this point, when I ran my diaper service. I remember I used to listen to audiobooks a lot when I was on deliveries. And Robert Kiyosaki, he was interviewing him. And the theory behind the Miracle Morning is that you have pillars. I have to reread the book, but I remember when I was doing it in practice, I really got a lot out of it. And I really think it's a good setup. So there's, I want to say there's like 5 different things that you follow, and I forgot, he's got acronyms for them, but pretty much what it is, it's you journal, you scribe, you meditate, you exercise, you manifest, you write down your goals, you read. There's these things that you do in a block of time in the morning, and that's supposed to set the tone for the entire day. Now, in my situation, I work in construction. I was in the field. Now I'm in an office setting, but it's kind of hard to do that, especially when I leave so early. So what I'm going to be doing is going to sleep earlier, waking up earlier, getting a block of time in the morning, and doing this, taking care of this, doing this deep work, writing my goals down, manifesting, journaling, reading, being grateful, taking 20 minutes of WA. I don't know if he talks about that, but that's more or less of like a martial art. Sorry, I'm at work, so it gets a little crazy. And it's like super early. The guys are getting material. But taking 20 minutes of WA, just kind of, I guess it would be in meditating. But that is what I'm going to be doing. And what I'm hoping that this does is give me a realistic snapshot of what I'm working with, where I want to go, what I need to do to get there, kind of bridging the gap between the two. This isn't really, it's not hokey, because it's not like you're just writing like, oh, let me write my manifestations down. It's nothing like that, right? When you put your thoughts to paper, when you put your thoughts in something that you can read back, that's why I'm such a big proponent of journaling. This is a Hobonichi Tech cousin, by the way. It's got the binder label 2025, and it's got a lot to say in this one. But that's why I love journaling, because you can go back and read and see where you were at and see where you have come, So I remember I would write a lot about like job insecurity. I was worried about my job, losing my job, especially when you field. You're always worried about getting laid off. And how I wish I had something more stable, how I wish I was getting into like the back end project management. I always wanted to get into like the business side of that stuff. And I did. Now, fast forward, I have. But there's so many more things that I want to do that I can go back and read and do that. So I'm going to be implementing the Miracle Morning. I actually am going to be I'm going to be turning the light on and getting my treadmill set up. So I'm going to hit my 10,000 steps a day. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my best to stay away from caffeine. I'm doing my best to just work out, move my body more, be more positive. And I want to talk about this on the next video, but it's about what you watch too. It's about what you allow in here, that really works on the subliminal background of your life and can affect things. You would like, even with music, this is like a heavy topic. The music you listen to, the things that you watch. It's not just like, oh, you don't want to listen to curse words. It's nothing to do with that. It's on a different level, spiritual, if I may add. There's a there's mental warfare happening on all fronts in life, and you have to be careful on how you navigate that. And you want to be a good soldier in your life that's fighting for what you want in your life, and just for peace, right? Like we listen to I'll get into the whole thing. I can really get lost into the weeds, but Miracle Morning by Hal, that's what it is, by Hal Elrod. Miracle Morning, highly recommend that book. Check it out, and implement it into your day. Maybe you can't do the morning, but maybe you can do later in the day. Maybe you can do on your hour break. So there's this guy, okay, super quick, that has been jacking material. I'm gonna get a fake badge, like a party. Oh, I can't do Party City anymore because I'm out of business. Some kind of badge. I'm gonna go down there and be a cop with this guy. Be like, what kind of fittings are you taking? But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll check you back again on the next one.